I'm gonna go now to our Mama Donata. I'm gonna bring you next because you're full. Kamal is full time too, and then we're gonna go to a few part time folks whose students are very very serious. Mama Donata, tell us about Kamal and y'all's journey.
Kamal. So we had come out in public schooling till sixth grade and realized that it wasn't going to work. So for seventh and eighth grade, we created a collective of families and we homeschooled ourselves. We had heard about Aya, but as he started to enter high school, as a ninth grader, we got more serious about learning more about Aya. So this will be his third year. He's a junior. Um, our at least my I think our I can say our my husband's here, but I think our hesitation might have been around, can he sit that many hours? Can he focus that many hours? And is that a good thing for him to do? And what we learned right away, I think pretty quickly when Kamal didn't do his homework and Baba Wekesa said, send an email to your parents and let them know that you did not do your homework, that it was going to be a very engaging experience for him and that he couldn't slouch and that he had to be very serious. Um, and as he goes into his junior year, we've seen a lot of growth. He was very quiet ninth grade, and I think all the teachers would attest to that. He was very tired, very quiet, and now he's not so quiet. He's growing up. He's maturing, and I is holding him accountable for participation in terms of being a teacher and a parent. As a teacher, it's engagement, and it's not just engagement in the sense of just keeping them busy. It's engagement in them learning about themselves, and about their ancestors, about their families. One of the assignments that Kamal has had ongoing, like all through last year, was regarding family lore. And he had to go and speak to his family and learn about the stories of his families, the story of the strength of his families, the failures in some cases of his families. But just, I just remember my whole schooling, my older son's schooling, no one ever sent them to us to ask us about our wisdom, about our knowledge, about our strengths. And I mean, I still think about that in the Continuing Family Law Project about how important it is for our African children to see us, their families, their ancestors as sources of knowledge, of genuine knowledge about life, about the universe, about everything. And that was never an assignment he would have ever gotten in public school. And none of my other sons ever got an assignment like that. So just the impact of, we are collectively African people able to educate our children and to teach them stories about our true greatness and for them to resonate with those stories. It's just so powerful. So that's the benefit that I see. And he's good. He wanders sometimes when he's online, but he's so much more vocal. He's so much more a part of the Mama sees where is shaking her head because her class was really good and he complained, but he got some really excellent writing skills and not just writing skills. Writing is about African people. I think Mama Caesar's class was so powerful for him this past year, and not to take away from other classes because he also learned a lot with Baba Wekesa and Baba Tafari and all the teachers. The parent, very, very, very happy and very pleased and very proud to be a teacher, learning how to teach African children. I mean, I taught in a public school system with all African children, but I wasn't teaching in an African way. I was teaching the way they taught me to teach was absolutely not African at all. It very much did not relate to who they were, who my students were. We didn't relate ourselves to being African, but I can do that now. And I've been spending the summer like Mama sees with studying and researching and reading and just getting all my knowledge together so that I can share it. And I'm excited about this coming school year also, as a parent and as a teacher.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Mama Donata and Barbara Bryan too.
Yeah,
Appreciate
Baba
y'all
Brian said.
so very much. So much.